My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. We're going to be playing the Daily Climb. It's the Ironclad. Specialized, start with 5 copies of a single card, and vintage, normal enemies drop cards and relics instead of cards. And binary, card rewards contain only 2 cards. Well, we only get card rewards after bosses and elites here, so. What? That's... Well, now we get to have a real fun discussion about card negativity. Ugh. When I play those, we're going to be in bad position, but it's okay. So what? We're looking for an exhaust synergy deck here, like 100% definitely. See what's happened? I've played Warcries, and my hand is now smaller. It does help me set up stuff for the next turn, but that doesn't always make it good. I'm going to be burning them out of the deck actively a lot here. At the very least at the start. Just really hoping for another defend now. Alright. Vajras. Ooh, start each combat with +1 strength. I'm a fan. Okay. We need to upgrade that bash so that we're fine just hunting. Yep. I'll take my first curse now. Pain is obviously really hard to play with because of the Warcry that we have. Putting that defend atop the deck is actually really good for the next turn. Fully blocks me with just that 1 defend, but we don't even need it. Smiling Mask, card removal service now always costs 50 gold. I could go to a shop and immediately card remove. I'd like Inflame here, though. I was hoping for an exhaust synergy card, whereas here we have a bunch of things that do the exhausting. We need things that benefit from the exhausting. Do I remove Pain? Or do I keep it for the possibility of getting 5 curses in the deck? I'm going to go to a bunch of normal combats, right? Because I want to pick up relics. So I'm not going to pick up that many curses. Yeah, I'm just going to remove the Pain. Still very happy to have the Warp Tongs. At the start of your turn, upgrade a random card in your hand for the rest of combat. Now, that was an upgraded Warcry, so I get to play it, and I haven't got card negativity. Whee! Trying to curate my next hand a little bit. Hey, there we go. So get lame. So we've been taking some damage in this combat. I mean, we were pretty much always going to be taking some damage in this combat. Let's be real. We don't have much in the way of defense. Gremlin Horn, whenever an enemy dies, gain an energy and draw a card. Perfected Strike? I'm not going to get enough card choices to take a Perfected Strike and use it. Let's get the Inflame upgraded naturally here. Sure. There's not too much I can even do here. Womp womp. Had I spent just a moment longer, I would have had lethal that turn, but since the enemy wasn't even attacking, it wasn't that important. Question card. Future card rewards have 1 additional card to choose from, so that gives us our card reward back that we lost because of binary. Self-forming clay. Whenever you lose HP, gain 3 block next turn. Well, that actually would have worked pretty well with the Pain. Be weakened this turn, so next turn I'm only going to deal 5 damage with a single strike. Hey, we got the Inflame. Low-key desperately needed that. Yikes, double Warcry. We may actually just want to remove some of those Warcries from the deck as well. Like, they're not really providing us a ridiculous benefit here. Put strikes back atop the deck. Bronze Scales started combat with 3 Thorns. Elite here. So why do I still go for elites if normal enemies drop card rewards? Well, elites give me... Sorry, if normal enemies drop relics. Elites give me card rewards as well as relics, and they contribute to my score at the end of the run. I am going to purposefully play out all of these Warcries because I don't want them in the deck. I'm fighting the Gremlin Knob. Yeah, not a perfect fight. At the start of each combat, heal for 2 HP, as well as Twin Strike's actually pretty good here. So is Anger. Twin Strike does a significant amount of damage because I have the full strength up, right? It hit twice. It hits twice. I want to say it correctly. I kind of want to go for the Anger. See how mad I can get with it. Flash of Steel. Yup. Give me an Unceasing Top. I'll remove that bash. Let's go. Let's do something interesting here, game. Let's go. Come on. Thank you for the HP. Regal Pillow, whenever you rest at a rest site, heal for additional HP. We'll upgrade the Anger, because we're going to be filling our entire deck with them. Yeah, I haven't taken enough damage to perfect this fight. I'm just not going for a score, obviously, at this point. Ugh, fine. I'm going to get all the Warcries out of the deck. I don't care about them right now. Sweet. So I would have had to take a lot of damage before I came into this combat to prevent that attack from being ridiculous. Oh well. Didn't do that. I'm not even going to bother blocking this turn. It's actually going to give me enough block to completely block the incoming attack the next turn. But also applying that vulnerability is really important. This is extremely damage race at this point. Alright, Hexer. Down you go. Double tap. Immolate. Double tap. Immolate. I don't have any AoE. But if I'm on... You know what? I like the idea of going for the Unceasing Top. I'm taking double tap. I'm not taking Immolate. For that exact same reason. Because the Unceasing Top. That I don't even have yet. I know. I don't really play defensive here. I play so aggressive that it doesn't matter what the enemy is doing. I'm just attacking. Okay, there's a lot of 2 elite paths. This one has the most normal combats. Shelled Parasite in room 1? Why? What'd I do to deserve this? Doesn't matter if I use the strike that turn. The enemy is already protected with 14. I'm not even going through that. Apply the vulnerability. Get that strength. We can now put ourselves in a pretty good position for a lot of damage. Ah. I'll put the double tap back atop the deck. It's more important that I defend this turn, and then double tap can just... Ooh, double tap a Flash of Steel. Lovely. Pendib, every 10th attack you bleed deals double damage. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going really aggressive with this deck then. So turn 1, right? I need all of these Warcries out of the deck as well. Turn 1, you're attacking for 6/2. Go. I've only got 3 HP now missing. The enemy is debuffing me this turn as well. Warcry defend, Warcry defend. Literally just burning them out of the deck. I don't want them in here. There's your debuff. Specifically because of that debuff, I didn't want them in the deck. Incense burn every 6 turns, gain 1 intangible. Okay, that helps us get really aggressive as well. I'll dig with that Warcry. Oh my god. Fine, just cycle through them then. Ugh, what a nothing turn. Let's double tap this. Giant Strike. And then just Ultra Defend because I was vulnerable. Very important that I defend for as much as I possibly can that turn. Whatever. Whatever card I play, I immediately just draw back, right? There's no reason to concern myself with really bothering to make a decision that turn. Old coin upon pick up, gain 300 gold. Sweet. I'll detour into a shop later then. The enemy could be attacking on turn 1, or they could not be attacking on turn 1. I can't tell you what they're doing here, frankly. They were attacking on turn 1. So if they're attacking this turn, at the very least, they die before they... Sweet. Damage me. Turnip, you can no longer become frail. Don't care about that. No longer becoming weakened. That would be important for us. So I'm not going to want a bunch of Angers in my deck here. The enemy is debuffing me this turn, right? So I don't actually even need to block. Unfortunately, this did happen on my Incense Burner turn. I don't want... Let's put Flash of Steel back on top of the deck so that we can re-roll its cost. Consider that when you are confused, you re-roll the cost of something every single time you draw it. Whenever you draw a card, randomize its cost. But yeah, we don't want all of those Angers in the deck, but we do need to just suddenly start dealing some damage here. Because this fight could get real dangerous if I let it go for long enough. Modified hand. Whenever you play a power card, a random card in your hand costs 0 for the rest of the turn. I do have In Flames, I guess. Ooh, Karen's Ashes. Whenever you use a card, deal 3 damage to all enemies, as well as a Panache. Whenever you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Yes, yes. Do I also take the Flex? No, with all those Warcries and the Flex, there's a lot of card negativity. I might even just want to take the Shrug It Off. Oh, card remover strike. Use the Fire Potion for a Moorbank. Whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. No longer works when you spend any gold at a shop. Karen's Ashes deals some damage for me here. Should start using the regen potion. It's going to be important. At the very least, when we don't defend and take damage, that gives us just extra defense next turn. Neat. Sweet. And now we're intangible this turn as well. Absolutely perfect for us. Warcry. And then draw. Double stab. Get that AoE. And I'm intangible. Try and hit me. Exactly. That's what I thought. Paper Frog, enemies with vulnerable take 75% more damage rather than 25% more. Now I'll take another Warcry. And here I thought I never would. Matryoshka. Matryoshka. Matryoshka? Matryoshka. The next 2 number chests you open contain 2 relics. I listened to the pronunciation guide for those. Not as in the channel pronunciation guide, but the pronunciation guide that a extremely helpful viewer linked to me. I apologize if I didn't actually respond to that comment. I believe I didn't. Feel slightly bad about it. Ooh. Well. Hey, there we go. A fair bit of damage there. Smash Flash, then Warcry. You want to draw before you hit a Warcry. So 10, 10, 10, 15, 15. That would trigger, so 15, 15. And then just another 10 with the Panache, right? That's not lethal. It was. Toxicate. Whenever you add a skill card to your deck, upgrade it. Forgot about the Karen's Ashes, and I forgot about the Paper Frog. Let's get that Panache upgrade, though. It provides a lot of AoE for our deck right now. Exactly what we said we were missing before. I mean, it's perfect. Definitely got to drop that in flame. And we'll blow up the backliner to prevent ourselves from taking a ridiculous amount of damage this time. Ow. Ow. Hell yes. And Taskmaster can't really do anything at this point. We should just kind of be able to dunk on him. Use a punching bag. Ornamental Fan. When we play 3 cards in a single turn, 3 cards, 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Great for us. Burning Pact, True Grit, Body Slam. Definitely not Body Slam. Probably not True Grit, right? True Grit costs True Grit and another card in your hand, unless it's the final card that you play. Which, while it is good for Karen's Ashes, is not good for Panache. Burning Pact does give me a bunch more cards, and I have a lot of 0 costs in deck. So Burning Pact, like, some heavy draw as well as Exhaust. I mean, yeah, I'm into it. Okay. Flash of Steel. Pretty reasonable amount of defense. Hell, it's exactly reasonable. It's everything we needed. I would really like not to be damaged this turn. Aw, thank you. What accommodating enemies we have. Yeah. Figured that turn was gonna hurt, though. Alright. Bag preparation. Start of combat, draw 2 additional cards. Very good for us. Not only gets us to our Panache faster, and our Inflame, but also, God, I hate these Warcries. I just don't like playing them here. Jot him down. There's another Warcry, which does nothing. Unceasing Top would be really good here. I was saying something, and then I forgot what I was saying. So you've been spared. What was very likely an arbitrary point. Yeah, just over-defend this turn. Got lethal next turn anyway. Runic Dodecahedron for its useful, gain energy at the start of your turn. Yeah, I know. Don't know about that one. Don't think that one's going to happen, bud. We'll actually rest in this position. Because we're going super aggressive, the champ could easily actually kill us. Yes, even with all of these relics. Enemy is almost always attacking on turn 1. Do I care? I care a little bit. Ooh, hitting Flash of Steel actually means that this is going to be useful. Sweet. That is to say, the Panache is going to trigger this turn. Well, that's not always a guarantee. Now we're intangible this turn, right? We are. Flash, strike. And I'll play the bad Warcry, putting the good Warcry at top of the deck and playing the anger. Sweet. Nash is going to get Roridic. Let's see if we find anything with this Warcry I'm desperate to play. It's like a harsh no. So giant debuff on us. The enemy is purging this turn, but they're actually not even going to make it there. Goodbye. We only took 3 damage in that combat because we were so aggressive. Reaper. No two ways around that one. Remove 2 cards from the deck. Probably 2 defends at this point. We just don't want to play them. We're very committed to being extremely aggressive. Okay, I can go a line that has 3 shops. I have a lot of money, but I have specifically the Smiling Mask, so I'm just going to remove a bunch of cards from my deck. That was wrong. Should have played the Flash of Steel first there. That's my bad. Okay, one down. Double strike you, another down. Should I? No, I can't just wait for Panache and then try and do it like that. Girya, you can now gain strength at rest sites up to 3 times maximum. Well, 1 rest site, 2 rest site, 3 rest site. Yeah, I can get the strength as well. This is good. We don't add that many cards to our deck, so Molten Egg doesn't really make sense. We don't have that much energy, so Whirlwind doesn't make that much sense either. Yeah, I think it's just card removal here. Let's get all of the defense out of the deck. You've served us well, Moorbank. Significantly, actually. Alright, so we start with the full draw. Burning Pact. Panache, Warcry, what? Yeah, okay. We've got this sorted now. One down. Got an extra card draw. Now do I want to play the defense? I will, sure. Ooh. Double tap a Flash of Steel. Use the larger Warcry first. Flash of Steel, and yeah, I definitely want to use another attack as well, so the pen nibbing prevents. Centennial Puzzle, the first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Move another card from our deck, probably here. Battle Trance is actually pretty good for us, even if we have all of those Warcries. Helps us offset our card negativity. Is that true? I don't know if that's true. Trip is still good, right? Very cheap vulnerability, applies it to all enemies, and so's Letter Open. Yeah, it's Letter Open a Trip. They're just way better for us. Play a lot of skills in a turn as well. Alright, Burning Pact. Show us what you've got. Great. I cannot tell you what the enemy is doing, so I can't play around it. But yeah, this enemy has random intents. Whatever. Ooh, nice. They were doing a single giant hit on the turn that I was totally okay with the single giant hits. That was only... No, never mind. Just slow resolution. I was like, that was only 10 damage there? Damn, we're in a great position. No, we aren't. It was more. Bottle Tornado, upon pick up, choose a power card. Started combat that in your opening hand. Panache will always trigger on the first turn, right? Because I have the bag of preparation. So I actually have a large enough opening hand to take advantage of it. Don't need another ancient potion. Panache is perfect here. I actually want to double up on that Reaper, though. Ooh. What a good turn. Could have played the Burning Pact at the very end there in order to trigger Panache as well. And should have as well, mind. I hate that I've still not got the Unceasing Top. I mean, I did all I could. Two until the Pendim triggers. Ancient T-set. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 extra energy. Do I take a Havoc? Exhausting top card. Yeah, I do. It plays 2 cards for me, so that's really good for the Panache. And also it exhausts a card, so that's some AoE damage for us as well. Can't really do anything here. Ooh, another Havoc pre-sale. Thank you. Lovely. Red Skull. While your HP is at or below 50%, you have 3 additional strength as well as Bottled Lightning. Opening hand. Trip. I could take the Burning Pact and try and trigger Panache 2 times in my opening hand. Yeah, let's do that. This is a weird deck. It's going to get a bad score. I'm probably not even going to be in the top 300. That's up the draw pile. Burning Pact the defend. Yeah, you can see exactly how effective this has turned out to be. Ooh, lovely. Yeah, this is doing so damn well. Darkstone Periapts, whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. So I was right in that we don't have, or rather did not have the ability to pick up enough curses here. I think that, no, there was, Calling Bell was offered in the second boss reward, right? Okay, never mind, we could have. Took a fair bit of damage there. Unfortunately, Reaper... Ooh, actually, no. I can shoot a Reaper to the next hand. We'll be fine. And I can even use Havoc to, like, cheaply play stuff. Let's put that atop the draw pile. If I desperately needed to. The Reaper on top of the draw pile. I'll put up my Bash. But I get to Reaper for a bunch of HP at the very least. Art of War, if you don't play any attacks during your turn, gain additional energy next turn. Yeah, if I don't play any attacks, when does that happen? Uppercut, armaments, none of that's necessary. Ooh, this is going to be a fun turn. What a good fun adventure. Play a Bash for much cheaper than I otherwise might be able to. Ooh, Reaper. I'll take that HP, thank you. Mango, raise your max HP by 14. I'll drop a... Is that final boss? Yeah, there's no debuffs in that final fight, so I'll drop the Ancient Potion here to take his strength. Lift once more. Yeah, we've got some serious strength going on. So start with the panache, drop a bad strike from the deck, see what we get from the attack potion. Pummel is a lot of damage for us. So let's War Cry the Reaper to the top of the deck, because I'm not going to want to naturally play that here. It's too expensive for me right now. Ooh. Double tapper strike on the back line. We are getting some serious aggression going on here. Unfortunately, we don't full defend on turn 1, and that's all that matters. Doesn't matter to do the rest of those, although getting past both of my Havocs there was not ideal. Trip will double tap a Bash and an Anger. And we are pretty well set up to kill next turn. Right? Yeah, extremely right. Woo! What an angry boy we were. Garbage score is 861. Yeah. Shows the kind of deck that had no chance. Let's actually check. I think I'm outside of the top 300. Yeah, 576. Yikes! For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. And hopefully we'll see you next time.